Uh, Anubhav, your camera is off. Please turn on your camera. Rakshaya, also turn on your camera. Okay. So everyone, please look at the screen. This is our MBA 912. Welcome everyone in our MBA 912 subject. So here you can see the assessment structure in this subject. Okay. So we have mainly uh, five assessment. However, first assessment is a formative assessment. Formative assessment does mean the assessment where there is no mark. Still, it is really important as this assessment will be giving us the foundation or the basis um, for our following assessment or for our summative assessment. So formative assessment, which is due on week 3, okay, and I'll be discussing about the formative assessment detail in few minutes time. Second assessment is a graphical presentation like the oral presentation on week 4 and 10% marks for that. Okay, so that oral presentation, I want all students to come on campus on week 4 to present your graphical presentation. Okay. Um, then assessment 3, it is a group work and it is 25% marks on it. It is literature review. So this literature review is pretty much similar with your MBA 905 literature review. So MBA 905, what you learned, this literature review is very similar with that literature review. Then written management report, and it is 50% marks on it. Okay, written management report, and it's a heavy assignment. Again, it's a group work. Then based on the group management report or group report, you need to have a presentation on week 12. Okay, so there is a presentation on week 12, and this presentation is pretty much based on our assessment 4 or management report. Now I'm bringing you to the detail of the assignment. As you can see that assignment 1, it's a forum portfolio or formative assessment. In this formative assessment, you will be trying to write only 300 words. Okay, so you will be trying to provide opinion relating to some of the issue on management report or management thesis. Okay, so here you can see that the question will be provided in next week or week 3, and you will be providing your contemporary and the question can be the contemporary issue, innovative issue, or relating to any of the problems. And I'll be letting you know next week, and it is only 300 words. You will be uploading your 300 words formative assessment on week 3. Assessment 2. Assessment to the 2 is, as I said, the graphical presentation, and you will be presenting on a big A3 size or even bigger size poster, and that poster you will be presenting during the class next week 4. I mean week 4. Okay. In this assignment, you need to think about one of the management problems. Okay, any of the management problem, and that problem need to be solved. PTBS means problem to be solved. So the problem to be solved, you will be finding out that problem by yourself. And it is a group, it is an individual work. This is the only work which is individual. All other assignment, summative assignments are group work. So this is only the exception, and it is 10% mark. Okay. So in this graphical presentation, the problem to be solved you will be thinking about, and on it you will be presenting relating to the research gap. First research problem, then research gap, okay, then research significance, research methodology, and little bit relevant literature review, okay, or literature sources. So these are the 5 areas you will be completing in your assignment 2, 10% mark graphical presentation. Any question from any of you so far? No, you're okay. Okay,
Yes,
Yuju,
I have a
please turn on your camera. Hardev Singh, turn on your camera. Without turning on your camera, as I said, you will not be given attendance in this class. I'm making it very clear on week 1 that please make sure you must need to turn on your camera throughout the class. Okay, and if you turn off your camera, this is KY's policy. This is the policy. KY has been taken that online class, hybrid class, the students who will be joining online, they must need to turn on their camera. Otherwise, they will be considered as absent. No attendance will be given. Okay, so first, I'm giving you 5 minutes to think about one of the problem to be solved or about your research topic. Okay, so you can think about any of the research topic you will be working on. Okay.
I have a question.
So that research topic, online student, you will be sending to me using the chat, and we have also on-campus student, though it is only one. Also, you will be letting me know what is your research topic. Okay. Now in 5 minutes time, okay, all the online students, you will be sending me your research topic through the chat, okay, relating to our assignment 2. Okay. So everyone, please do that. Thank you. By 12:30, please send me your topic, research title or research topic.
I have a question, please.
Sabiha, you have a question. Tell me your question.
Yes. Actually, I'm in Newcastle. So how would I be present in the presentation
I
day?
barely can hear you. You said that. Um,
Okay, I'm going to text you.
you are from Newcastle. Okay, as you are from Newcastle, you don't need to come on campus. You don't need to.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
So the Newcastle student, you don't need to come on campus. Now, Anubhav and Yaju, Seresta, you two, I am not finding you. Probably you are on your worksheet, but you just logged on, sort of cheating. Please do not do that. Anubhav, where are you? Are you at home?
Yes, sir.
Can you show me your background, please?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, can you show me your background? You got the virtual background. Can you please show me your real background? Now you turned off your camera. When I'm asking you to show me your background, you turn off
Just
your camera.
just a minute, sir. I'm just managing the settings where to turn off the background. Background effects, none. Yeah, can you see?
Okay. You're outside, like looks like it is outside of the building.
Yeah, that's a balcony.
Okay, stay at home, please. Stay at home. This is the class time. Do not take any worksheet during this time.
Yeah.
And send me everyone, please send me your research title or research topic in 5 minutes time. I gave you 5 minutes time. Everyone, please do that. Thank you. Two.
Hello, sir. Am I audible? Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Sir, my question is, what is PTBS?
Problem to be solved. It does mean problem to be solved. Problem
Sir,
to be,
can you
what
please make
problem you
me
want to solve? This is
okay?
called
Can you please
PT.
make me understand in the easy language, because I think I'm getting confused in the summation required details. Doesn't matter how hard I try, but I'm not able to clearly understand what the exact demand of the question at the moment.
Okay, it does mean any research problem. It is in this subject, we will be trying to find any real world business problem. Okay, not a personal problem. It can be human resource related problem. It can be production related problem. It can be customer related problem. It can be high cost related problem. Okay, so any problem you want to bring in your management report or in your research that you want to solve. I'll be discussing that one in detail in few minutes time. I want you to think about any of the problem, and you will be sending me your research title. You have completed MBA 905, and I do therefore I assume that you have some research knowledge. Okay, so I'm asking you to send me your research title. Now everyone try to send by 1 minute time to me using your chat. Thank you. Can any of you talk? I can't hear you very clearly. Can anyone talk? So Anubhav, can you talk? Can you hear me, Anubhav?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What is the problem? Hello, Yaju, can you talk?
Hello. Yes, sir.
Okay, now better. Now better. Yeah, thank you. Now, as I told you, please send me your topic. I haven't found anyone's topic yet. Please send me your research topic. Okay, I got only 2 students, Yaju and Elijah. Okay, I didn't get Anubhav, Hardev, Sanjana, Rubiba. Okay, everyone, please send me your topic. Okay, I'm talking about, say, first, I'm talking on, say, Liza's topic. Okay, Liza, maintaining workplace bullying, a strategy for enhancing employee well-being and organizational productivity. Okay, so this is Liza's topic, maintaining workplace bullying, a strategy for enhancing employee well-being and organizational productivity. Oh, sorry, mitigating. Your one is mitigating workplace bullying. Okay, a strategy for enhancing employee well-being and organizational productivity. Now, here you need to also add the context, geographical context, which country you will be doing this research. Okay, Lisa, topic is okay. Say, for example, mitigating workplace bullying in Australia, or say in the Philippines, or say Indonesia, wherever you want to do that, you need to do you need to add your geographical context on it. Thank you. Now, Yuju, adapting to the new normal, a qualitative exploration of the impact of COVID-19 on small businesses in Australia. Okay. Qualitative expression of the impact of COVID-19. Now here, Yaju, you said that adapting to the new normal, and then you are saying that impact of COVID-19 on small businesses in Australia. They do not match. Okay, adapting to the new normal and impact of COVID-19, they are very different heading. So your heading and subheading, they don't match. Therefore, you need to rethink that adapting to the new normal, what you want to do here in this research. Okay, so I do not think it's a good topic. You need to rethink. Now, Sunil, The impact of digital marketing strategies on consumer behavior, a case study of Australian retail chains. Okay. Sunil, it's okay. Then Navdeep, the effectiveness of corporate social responsibility strategy in enhancing brand image and consumer loyalty. So Navdeep, or similar to Lija, you also need to add the geographical context in this research topic. Okay, where you will be doing this research. Now, Seema, artificial intelligence and its impact on society. It will be a really wide topic, very wide. Okay, so artificial intelligence, it can impact on, say, business, it can impact on education, it can impact on banking, it can impact on retail, it can impact on productivity, it can impact on human resources, it can impact on customers or supply chain. Therefore, how many you will be covering? And research should be very precise, not like this very wide or vague. So Seema, your topic is very wide, or in other words, very vague. So you need to make it precise. For example, um, our impact of artificial intelligence on productivity in the say productivity of bankers in Australia. Okay, something like that, which is very precise. Or impact of artificial intelligence on say postgraduate students understanding and performance in exam or performance in assignment, then it can be again precise. Otherwise, the impact can be in hundreds and hundreds of areas. So you need to make it precise. Then Rakshaya, impact of post-traumatic burnout syndrome on healthcare workers, okay, during crisis situation, identifying gaps in support system. Okay, so you said this is your problem to be solved. Okay, post-traumatic on healthcare workers during crisis situation, identifying gaps in support system. Okay, now Raksha, you also need to add that this post-traumatic burnout syndrome in which country, which which country's health care workers. Okay, say for example in Australia, okay, or in NSW, or in any other country. Need to add country. Hitesh.
Okay, sir.
Marketing strategy in the digital age. How can a company leverage social media, SEO, and digital marketing to create an effective marketing strategy for its product or services? Okay, marketing strategy in a digital era or digital age. Marketing strategy in the digital age. Yeah, it is also a very wide topic. So marketing strategy, we use marketing strategy to penetrate in the market. We use marketing strategy to make our customer happy, or we use marketing strategy to remain in the competition, or to defeat our rivals or our competitors. So there are many areas of marketing strategy. Again, as I said, research is very specific, so we need to specify. Otherwise, in your research, you can't cover all the 10 areas of marketing strategy. You can't. Simply, it is impossible. Okay. Therefore, we need to specify that marketing strategy for example, to penetrate a new market, okay, by the retailers in Australia, something like that. You need to specify this thing. So Hitesh, you got my point, I think. Now, Himanshu Gupta, increasing cost of living in Australia, a perspective of international students. Okay, increasing now here increasing cost. So you need to write that effect of increasing cost or cost of living, increasing cost of living on international students in Australia. Okay, so impact. So how does it impact? We will be looking at that. Next, Sabiha, the impact of artificial intelligence on financial risk assessment in Australian healthcare insurance. I'm not sure, Sabiha, impact of artificial intelligence on financial risk assessment. Not impact, you can say the uses or the application of our artificial intelligence. Okay, as this is the financial risk assessment, so it should be application, not impact. Okay, application of artificial intelligence on financial risk assessment in Australian healthcare insurance. Okay.
Okay.
Next, not know your middle name, Immaculate. So Immaculate. Now here your topic is navigating ethical dilemmas in leadership, accountability and decision making in a global context. Accountability and decision making, an ethical dilemma. Okay. Yeah, but from the global context, Immaculate, it will be a little bit challenging. Therefore, you rather than global context, you can make it any specific country context, any specific country context. Okay, Suprit, growing demand for eco-friendly products, ethical sourcing, and corporate responsibility requires companies to integrate sustainability into their operations. Okay, now Suprit, actually this is not a research topic. This is like a statement, growing demand for eco-friendly products, ethical sourcing, and corporate responsibility. So you gathered or put together three different things. Okay, one is eco-friendly products, another one is ethical sourcing, another one is corporate responsibility. Okay, and another one is sustainability. Therefore, you need to rethink. I'll be discussing in few minutes time how to rethink. Hardev, globalization and market entry strategy. So this one again, Hardev, is very wide and also you need to rethink. As I said, I will be providing you some of the tips in few minutes time, how to rethink about our research topic to make it very precise or very specific. Okay, Sanjana, your topic is corporate social responsibility in financial service. Okay, title for finance with ethics, the CSI approach. Okay, here Sanjana, it will be best, it will be better if you add the country. Okay, because the finance, the ethics, financial ethics, okay, or corporate social responsibility in financial services, it varies society to society. Menuka, here your topic is identifying effective strategies for customer relation in highly competitive digital marketplaces. Okay. I did. Okay. Customer retention. Okay, we can say that for the customer retention, what effective strategies the digital marketplaces such as eBay or someone need to apply. Okay, then Anubhav, your topic is digital transformation in traditional businesses. No, Anubhav, you need to review or rewrite this topic, digital transformation in traditional businesses. Or probably you meant that digital transformation of the traditional businesses, okay, or transforming traditional businesses into digital market or digital form. Okay, something you meant. And also here, Anubhav, you need to think about which businesses. Is it like agricultural business, or is it banking, or is it say education, okay, or hospitality business? Which business? Because different business, when they are transforming their traditional businesses into digital form, they do not have the same strategy, because their customers are different, their price are different, their goods are different. Therefore, they have different strategy. So, Anubhav, my suggestion is here, you need to um, think about which businesses you need to add. Say, for example, transforming traditional businesses, traditional retail business, or transforming a traditional, say, banking businesses, or transforming a traditional agricultural businesses. Okay, so which business into digital form? And also, once again, it will be good idea if you can also add the specific country, say transforming traditional, say, agricultural businesses into digital form in India, for example, or in Vietnam, for example. Okay. Next, Prabjot, yeah, Prabjot Kaur, yeah, research topic is success factors for market entry strategic of small and medium enterprises in emerging market. Success factors for market entry, not strategic, I think you meant strategies. Okay, success factor for market entry strategy of small and medium enterprises in emerging market or markets. Okay, yes, it can be Prabjot Kaur. Next, Navjot Singh, the impact of digital transformation on organizational efficiency, a study of SMEs in Australia. Impact of digital transformation on organizational efficiency. Okay, yeah, now it can be Navjit. Rubiba, the impact of social media on mental health among young adults. Rubiba, it's okay, but the impact of social media on mental health among young adults is also significantly varied in Australia and, say, our Asian countries or our South Asian countries. Therefore, it's a good idea to add the context, geographical context, or which context you will be doing your research. Is it in Australia, or is it in Nepal or India or Pakistan? Where? Okay.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Stuti, impact of social media advertising on small business growth in Australia. Social media advertising, okay, on a small business growth in Australia. A consumer engagement perspective. Okay. Yeah, Stuti. Hardip, risk management strategies for financial institution in the face of global uncertainty. Okay, risk management strategy for financial institution. Yeah, okay, Hardip. Seema. Seema's culture impacts on business strategy among Indian entrepreneurs in Australia. Culture impact on business strategies. Indian entrepreneurs. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So, challenges for Australian startups as AI impacts innovation, efficiency, and which comes with hidden risks.
Okay, show me in few minutes time. Okay. Now, I am sharing. Most of you done well. Thank you. Really good job. And just one more suggestion to you, as already I gave that suggestion already. And so everyone, I think you can see the Word file. 3 factors need to be considered to finalize the, oh, sorry, finalize my, finalize the research topic. Here, one is problem or issue. This is one of the factor we must need to bring in our research title. All of you or most of you have bring that one. Good job. So for example, here you can see some of the problem or issue I have identified. This is just an example. Say high turnover, high employee turnover. Okay, high employee turnover is a problem, or corruption. Okay, it's a problem. Errors in financial statement or in our balance sheet, or while we do our job, say error, it is a problem, specifically for the employees, for the accountants, okay, for the machine operator, sometimes for the researcher. Low productivity, okay, by the employees. It is a problem for many of the business organizations, specifically manufacturing and service-oriented organization. Dissatisfaction among our customer, okay, dissatisfaction among our customer relating to our products or relating to our service. It is a problem. Okay, high cost, manufacturing cost, production cost, service cost, and in Australia, it is a good example of for high cost. Here, the salary or the wages given to the employees are the one of the highest in the world. Okay, in Australia, we get sometimes triple salary, 3 times more than even US. Okay, if you work, say in US, someone work in McDonald's or Subway, they say get $5 or $6 per hour legally, and here the minimum wages is $17. Okay, minimum. Even for the cleaner or something, it is $17, $19. Okay, so it lead for the high manufacturing cost. And as a result, many of the business organization, okay, they left Australia. Okay, I saw many of the business organizations, such as say Toyota company, okay, Toyota manufacturing plant. It was in Melbourne. They left Australia. Likewise, many hundreds and hundreds of manufacturing, they left Australia because of this high cost. So it's a big problem for many of the business organizations. Okay, delaying in completion the project. Okay, delay in project completion. This is another issue or problem. So we need to think about one of the issue. Okay, it not directly or always problem. It can be even issue. Okay, for example, many of you have written impact of AI on, say, business growth or profitability, something like that. It is the issue. Okay, what are the impact or the consequences or the cause? Okay, so we must need to have that in our title. If there is no problem or there is no issue, there will be no research. Okay, so as there is a problem or there is an issue, we need to do research. If everything is very well, smooth, okay, no issue, no problem, we don't need to do research. There is no there is no requirement for the research. Okay, so this is one of the factor or one of the thing. This is a mandatory one. Okay, very mandatory one. Say for example, at this moment our issue is many students already they turned off their camera, such as Suprit and Sunil, Neha. Okay, so as I mentioned at the beginning, please do not turn off your camera, and every 5 seconds I need to tell, please turn on your camera, turn on your camera. Okay, straight away I will be making my note and I will be giving you absent, and please please make a note that I will not be asking you again and again. And it's a good idea if you reside around Sydney, it's a good idea to come on campus. Okay, it is really effective. Okay, this type of online class, I'm hopeless. I'm not really like this type of class. Okay, anyway, now here second considering factor will be the industry. I already gave you suggestion that you also need to think about one of the industry, or such as say hospitality industry, retail industry, banking industry, okay, or airline industry, education industry. Okay, there are hundreds of industry. We need to select one. Why? Any of you have an idea why we need to specify the industry? Suprit, what do you think? We can't hear you. Your mic is off.
Because if we select one industry, that would be good for dealing with the problems that industry is facing, rather than like doing the research topic on all the industries. So that may create problem for research topic as well.
Okay, Sunil, what is your thinking? Sunil, yeah. What do you think, Sunil?
About the industry?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to select one industry for the research and know in detail about the industry so that we can find the problem and solve it.
No, not the correct answer, Sunil. Now, actually, we need to select the industry because the different industry, they have different issue or different form and different policy, different strategy, different human resources or employee, okay, different customer, different rules and regulation. Okay, for example, so think about you are comparing why employee at McDonald's they are leaving. The McDonald's employee, their turnover. Turnover means employee they leave the organization. It is called employee turnover. Now, the reason of turning over or high turnover at McDonald's and reasons for employee turnover at KY, what do you think? Is it same or it is different?
Different.
Of course.
Very different. Very different. Okay. Therefore, we can't replicate the research findings for McDonald's to KY because they have very different. We can't say, okay, this is the reason for employee turnover in McDonald's, and the same reason applies also to KY. We can't say that. KY or say Sydney University or say UTS, why the employee they turn over, and same reason is not at Hungry Jack's or KFC or McDonald's. Very different reason. Okay, therefore, as they are different industry or different organization and their reason are different, we also need to specify because we can't replicate or we can't generalize the findings from one company to another company. But if it is bank, say same bank, Commonwealth Bank or NZ Bank or Westpac or NAB, then it can be same because they are same. Or if it is in education industry, it can be same. KOI and Sydney University or UTS or Holmes Institute about same reason. Okay, about same reason. Okay, but when it is different, very different industry, such as mining, okay, the causes could be very different. Therefore, we need to specify the industry. Okay. Now, I can see that this is the problem with the online student. That some student, I know that you are at workplace and you are doing some wrongdoing thing here. You are at the same time you are working and you are also joining the class. It is sort of cheating. Please do not do that. I can detect who is working at this moment and who is at home and listening this or attending this class attentively. I can detect that one. Okay. So my request, my urge to everyone that this minimum 2 hours, okay, from 12 to 2 at least, these 2 hours, you will be trying to make your time free to attend this class. Last hour, if your work shift, I know this is today's Saturday and you have high demand or you really want to do job. I was also international students. I know that we also need to work. Therefore, I will not be refraining you or stopping you to do that. But you need to specify some time for your study and for you attending the class. Otherwise, it can have bad outcome from this subject or other subjects. Okay. Returning back to the third point or factor, which is you can see the context. Okay, say Australia or NSW or New Zealand or India or Pakistan or Vietnam or Bangladesh or Nepal, Sri Lanka, any country, okay, of your choice. Why? It is because, as I said, the country's context are also make the changes in our research findings. For example, Sai, you are from India, okay? And now, Sai, why, say for example, employee, they leave the organization in India and the employee in Australia or in Sydney, what do you think? They are leaving their job for the same reason, or there are some different reasons? And also online student, you can think about. Yeah, it can vary. So Sai was saying it can vary, or it must vary. Okay. Say for example, I asked many of my students, Australian students, that when I taught at University of Newcastle, what they are, about 100% students, they are local. And I asked, what is your main priority when you work somewhere? What make you happy? Okay. Then most of them, they said that non-financial factors such as say training. Okay, they want more training so that they can get more knowledge on the job. They also want say job promotion. Okay, they do not want say to increase their salary. So this is their one of the top factors, or most of the top factors. While if you ask our country, many of the employees, they will be saying money or salary. My first priority is to increase my salary. Okay. Many of the Australian students, Australian employees, they have another top factor is the family friendly policy, flexibility in workplace, or flexible working time. Okay. This is their another top prioritized factor. Okay. But if you ask in our country, there is no flexibility in work. Flexible working hours means that, for example, you started your job at 5 o'clock in the morning. In the same organization, in the same department, I am starting at 12 o'clock at daytime. Flexibility, okay, and it is allowed in Australia. And there is government law that if the organization is in such situation, then the manager must need to allow that. Otherwise, the manager can be prosecuted. Anyway, here I was also saying that for that reason, the research context is important, and also more importantly, the law are different between different countries. The rules and regulation in the organization are different. For example, Australia got, as I said, minimum salary, and minimum salary in New Zealand is different, or in US is different. In our countries, in many cases, there is no minimum salary. Okay. Or the promotion system is different, or the employee hiring system is different. Employees' motivation is different. Therefore, it's a good idea to add the research context in your title. Now here you can see one hypothetical title on imaginary title, and here you can see high employee turnover. This is the problem. Okay, high employee turnover. I said that in our topic we must need to have the title. Okay, so high employee turnover is the title, and hospitality is the industry, and Australia is the context. Now you can see I have written industry or organization. Now I'm asking to Rakshaya, can you distinguish between industry and organization?
According to me, like industry, I would say like or a warehouse or something like that, like in one place. An organization, like they will have like branches, like organization, they can be all over, something like
No,
that.
no, Rakshaya, it's not correct. I'm going to Himanshu. Himanshu, what is your opinion?
According to me, so I think industry is a much bigger mass. Like in industries, there are lots of people, and we can say film industry or food industry. But on the other hand, organization is a small portion or a particular organization. Let's say Nestle, let's say company Nestle or KY. These are the organization. On the other hand, industries are the major sectors.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much correct. Thank you, Himanshu. So when we are talking about industry, actually it encompasses all the individual organization under that industry. So industry is the macro level. Industry is as a whole or combining similar type of organization under that umbrella. So industry is the umbrella. Industry is the whole. Okay, industry is the macro, and organization is the micro, individual unit or individual part of that industry. For example, as you said, KY. KY is the organization, business, say education organization, and education is the industry, higher education. Okay, higher education in Australia, it is an industry, higher education industry. And under higher education industry, say for example, Sydney University, UNSW, UTS, KOI, all the public and private universities in Australia are included under industry. So all together make higher education industry. And there are say 44 universities, plus there are about 150 higher education provider like KY. So this altogether about 200. So these 200 togetherly making higher education industry, and each of them is the organization. Okay, or for example, banking industry, and ANZ Bank is one of the organization. Now, when you will be selecting your topic, then also you can either select the industry or organization. Some of you have done that very well, um, such as you said that say case is a study on, say for example, ANZ Bank or Commonwealth Bank. Okay, say banking industry, and then semicolon, dot dot means semicolon, a case study on Commonwealth Bank, or an evidence from say Westpac, for example. Okay, it means you will be doing your research on a banking industry, but you are going to collect your data from that Commonwealth Bank only, and Commonwealth Bank is your case study, or you are just focusing on Commonwealth Bank, though you are doing your research on banking industry. Okay. Now, thank you. Good job so far, everyone. You have done well. Really good. Now, next week, sorry, no, not next week, my mistake. In our first assessment, what is this? No, this is not the right one. In our first week, when we will be doing, sorry, I mean fourth week, when we will be doing poster presentation. Okay, first I'm talking about the poster. Okay, as I told you, the again, this is not the right thing. So just give me 1 second. I'm on different subject. MBA912. Sharing with you. When you will be presenting your poster on week 4, as I requested, except Newcastle student, I really want you to come on campus, because if it is a big size poster, it will be problematic to present online. And also at least few weeks you can come and you can see the campus. We can have some physical classes. Okay, at least few weeks you can do. And one of the class I am requesting you to come on week 4. Okay, Is it week 4? Yes, week 4. So week 4, our physical poster presentation. If you can please come on campus. So the poster will be a big size poster. Go to office work and get, and it is say $2 or something, $1.50, $2, $3, something like that. It's not that big expensive, below $5. It's below $5. Okay. So you will buy a poster, and that poster you will be bringing on week 4, and you will be presenting from that poster. Now, the content I already mentioned. Again, I'm repeating the content. One is problem statement. Okay. First one is problem statement. Second one is research objective. Okay. Third one is research significance. Okay. Fourth one is research gap. Okay. Fourth one is literature review, 3 literature review and research gap. And final one is research methodology. So these are the areas you will be covering. I'm repeating again. In your poster, you will be writing first one is problem statement. You, on the poster, you don't need to write everything. You can write either bullet point or just the, say for example, point. Say for example, problem statement in problem is the, say, high cost. Okay. Or poor satisfaction, or high employee turnover. Okay, whatever the problem, or say impact of AI, or the problem is, say for example, enhancing customer satisfaction. This is not problem, this is the issue. I said either problem or issue. So this is, and then verbally, when you will be presenting, you will be verbally explaining that problem statement. Another one is research objective. 2 to 3 objectives, maximum 3 objectives you can have relating to your research topic. Okay. And third one is research significance. Why this research is important. Okay. You will be also stating that one. And then second last one is literature review with research gap. So literature review, I said 3. Okay, 3 literature or 3 previous research relating to your research you will be reviewing, which is called literature review. You know that. And from that literature review, you will be also trying to identify the gap. And final section is methodology, research methodology. How you'll be collecting data, how you'll be analyzing the data. Now, how you'll be writing that one on your big size poster? There are 2 ways. One is manual writing. Okay, if your handwritten is very good, and if you want to write on your poster, you can write that with pen on that poster. Another way is, which is much easier, and also it doesn't take time. Just compose your, say, literature review, compose your research methodology, compose your all areas, and then print them, and then cut and stick on different areas. Okay, so this is the poster presentation. Now I am showing you from last trimester some of the students what they did. In their poster presentation. Some of them, they did that digital poster, specifically Newcastle student, okay, they didn't do the physical poster, they just had their digital poster, and then they presented that one, okay, because they can't come from Newcastle for presentation. Okay, I'm sharing. You can see here. So this is their title and problem statement. Research. They had also research question and literature review, research methodology, references, research objective. Okay. So this is the digital poster, but they presented on campus. I can remember they presented on campus. Though they when you will be submitting on the Turnitin, anyway you need to make it digital, okay, because you need to submit. This is an assessment, 10% mark, so you need to submit through the Turnitin. And when you will be making Turnitin, I just showed you from the Turnitin. So now I am one more thing is usually my class I do not give break. I give the break at the end. It means we finish a class bit early. Okay. So as many of our assessment or all our assessment except this poster presentation are group work, so it's a good idea to know each other. Okay, Hardev, turn on your camera. You turned off your camera, hiding yourself. Okay, so I'll be going to Hardev later. Yuju and all students, you will be introducing yourself. Okay, so you'll be telling your name, your country of origin, your trimester, which trimester you are in, or how many subjects you have completed so far in MBA program, and what is your future goal. So I ask Yuju, and Yuju now turned off her camera. Okay, good job, Yuzu. Now starting with Anubhav. Anubhav, start.
Hello everyone, my name is Anubhav and I'm from India. I'm in trimester 4 and I have completed 9 subjects in MBA. And my future goal is to get a relevant job in the field as I have completed in bachelor's. I have a computer science. I have done the bachelor's in computer science. So I'll try to make my future in this field. Thank you. Hello, am I audible, sir?
Can you hear me now? Everyone, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Hello,
sir. Yes, yes.
Okay, sorry. For some reason, I don't know. The audio and camera, it didn't work. Anyway, I was talking about that Anubhav, as you said, that double degree. So yeah, in Australia, many of the students, they do the double degree. Many students, 5 years double degree they do, and it's a good idea, Anubhav, to combine your engineering, computer engineering with business administration. Thank you. Now, Himanshu.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, introduce yourself, please.
So my name is Himanshu Gupta. I'm from Chandigarh, India, and have completed my bachelor's from Punjab University in Commerce. Here I am seeking my master's exam in next couple of months, and after that I will try to open my own business if that possible, and that's my ultimate goal. Thank you.
Yep, yep. We wish you all the best with your future own business. Yeah, business, it's operating own business is always the best decision. Yeah. Rakshaya.
Hello, sir. I'm Laksha Basnet. This is my last
Actually,
sem.
Rakshaya, can you please adjust your camera? We can see your hair and forehead.
Hello, sir. I'm Laksha Basnet. I'm studying MBA at KOI, and this is my last semester. And I'm planning to complete my studies and stay here for like 2, 3 years and use my knowledge and go back to my country.
Yep. Thank you, Basna. Thank you, Rakshaya. Yes. So, gathering the workplace knowledge and also organizational knowledge, what I can suggest to most of you that you can, while you are studying, you can also at the same time